The defense continued to call witnesses again today in the DUI manslaughter trial of John Goodman. A key figure who extensively documented the crash scene took the stand, recounting his meticulous findings. News Channel 5's Jay Cashmere is leading our team coverage and is live outside the Palm Beach County Courthouse with what happened in court. Jay?
Well, Kelly, the biggest development from court today occurred late this afternoon when we learned John Goodman could testify. This was widely thought that John Goodman would not take the stand, but late this afternoon, just a few hours ago, Judge Colbath asked John Goodman directly, would he testify? Judge Colbath saying, this is your decision solely. It is not your lawyer's decision. John Goodman took a few moments to consult with his lawyers, and Roy Black, his lead attorney, said tomorrow morning they will make a decision as to whether or not their client, the main defendant in this case, would take the stand. And that's a huge development because I indicated it's been widely thought that he would not take the stand. So tomorrow morning we will learn whether or not John Goodman takes the stand in this trial. Also, we learned today the defense announcing that they will not put a toxicologist on the stand. It was widely thought they would use their own toxicologist to basically defend what the prosecution's toxicologist had said earlier this week, but that is not the case. They will not be putting their own toxicologist on the stand. Two major developments coming out of today. Today really centered around one key witness, and that was Michael Urban. He is a forensic engineer. Basically, he mapped out the crash site for the defense. He went 3 days after that fateful crash in 2010. He took photos, he surveyed the scene, he studied the vehicles, took diagrams, studied the impact points of the vehicles, and also studied the speed of the vehicles. All of this is critical data. A lot of analysis today, a lot of technical data coming out of this witness who took the stand bright and early this morning. He spent a good portion of the day. My colleague Alex Sands joins us now from the other side of the courthouse, monitoring the developments of today's court proceedings with more on the breakdown of Michael Urban's testimony. Alex.
And for a second day, Jay, we have seen the prosecutors here really pick apart and hammer away at a second defense witness for what they say was making too many assumptions as part of their testimony in court today. And so today in court, the defense set out to pick apart the entire crash investigation.
I had to actually look at the vehicles to determine how they aligned.
Day two of the defense's case brought more analysis.
If I was strong enough to put a Bentley on my finger and spin it around.
Complicated, hard at times to follow, it was critical, attorneys said, at contesting the prosecution's case.
The Bentley obviously did not stop at the stop sign from my calculations.
John Goodman, prosecutors had said, was driving 63 miles an hour at the time of the crash. Scott Wilson, 44 miles an hour. Defense witness Michael Urban said not so, that based on his calculations of the crash, Goodman was driving less, Wilson more. Small difference, as he says, with big consequences.
It's unequivocal the two made contact. Oftentimes in these types of accidents, vehicles start to spin. So that's why whenever we do our calculations, we do from the center of gravity in one point to the center of gravity in the next.
Ellen Roberts is lead prosecutor.
First, let me ask you, sir, how much to date have we been paid for your investigation of this crash?
I could estimate probably about $25,000.
So you had to rely on the basic evidence that the police gathered?
Correct.
Are you familiar with Bentley automobiles?
Not 100%, no.
Okay, do you recognize this at all as having appeared on the seat that you took photos of?
I don't recall, though. I'm sure you may have something up your sleeve. No.
Can you say that, and would you say as part of your testimony, that the defendant struck his head on that side window?
I could say it's a possibility. I haven't evaluated it, though.
The defense is close to resting its case and may do so as early as tomorrow, Jay. Once that happens, the prosecution delivers its rebuttal sometime tomorrow afternoon. The jury could begin deliberations possibly as early as Thursday after the lunch hour. Back to you.
Alex Sands covering this trial with us on the other side of the Palm Beach County Courthouse. Alex, thank you very much.